Hi, I'm Dr. Ken Erickson, developer of the ProMaker method and creator of the Step Up program for ultimate performance. We've already covered a little bit in previous videos the ProMaker method. Just real quick recap on that one. ProMaker is performance reductions occur when microscopic adhesions kill efficiency, range of motion, respiration, and recovery. So in a previous video, I also covered the efficiency, and that's not just efficiency of the joints, but it also includes efficiency of the joints, muscles, and the nerves. And that's true of everything else we're going to talk about when it comes to the ProMaker method. But next up, we're going to go with range of motion. Now, range of motion is probably the one thing that's been covered the most throughout all athletic training materials. That's a good thing. So we got that one down pretty well. But I just want to review it anyway. Range of motion is how far you can move something. So if you're talking about range of motion of the joint, any limitation on that joint function is going to impact your performance. So let's use an example. Let's say you're a runner and you want to run faster. You could actually just pump your legs faster to cover a greater distance in the same period of time, correct? Or you could actually increase the range of motion of your hip joints. If you were able to do that, even just a little bit, and pump your legs at the exact same speed, you would actually be covering a greater distance in the same period of time, and therefore you'd be faster. So it's a really easy tweak. You wouldn't be burning any more energy. You wouldn't actually have to wouldn't have to train any harder to accomplish that. All you have to do is improve the biomechanical function of your hip joints. Next, you'd have like the range of motion of the muscles themselves. Let's use the runner example again. If you have very tight hamstrings, then you're going to limit your stride length. If you have a limited stride length, you're not going to be able to cover the same kind of distance as somebody that actually has a greater flexibility in there. So it's very important that you have a good range of movement of the muscles. Now, one thing that a lot of times that people don't think about is that you can actually have range of movement of a nerve as well. So again, going back to the runner example, you would actually find that if you don't have a nice movement of the sciatic nerve, let's say through the soft tissues of the back of the leg, what you'll find is it won't be comfortable for the runner to do certain types of movements with the legs, which is going to create the exact same type of limitations in function, but it's not coming from the joint, it's not coming from the muscle, it's actually coming from a decreased, what they call flossing of the nerve. The nerve is not able to slide back and forth, much like a subway train within a subway tunnel. If there's any limitation to that movement, it's going to get caught up and it's not going to be able to have a good motion. So we covered efficiency so far. Range of motion in this video. Next up, we're going to cover respiration. Each one of these kind of go in order. Decreased efficiency tends to lead to a range of motion problem. When you start to see a range of motion problem, you're not seeing good enough movement within the joint, muscle, or the nerve, you start to see that it starts to cut it off from its own respiration, its ability to breathe, oxygen and nutrients. So in the next video, we're going to talk about the ProMaker method with respect to respiration of the joints, muscles, and nerves. So I'll catch you back at the academy. See you later.